For 2.5 decades, these Ducks have flown south for the winter and at times stayed for the spring and called Anaheim, California home. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich, and we are dealing with a team tonight that has had a lot of losing, and a lot of it lately. And we were around them some this morning. What did you take away?
Well, I could see why, Doc. The way that they were carrying themselves, not only inside the locker room, but also talking to us in the media. I think you got to have a positive attitude about coming to the rink and not talking about the things that have happened in the past. So this is a team that needs a quick turnaround as far as the mental approach to get out of this losing streak.
The Avs' attitude must change with the first drop of the puck. The definition of attitude is the direction in which one leans, and for this team, they better be leaning all over the opposition.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Gainey's the guy the coach trusts most, and he gets the nod yet again for the Ducks. Notice the goals against average. He is one of the league's best in that department. Semyon Varlamov gets the start, a two-time Russian Olympian raised in the Washington Capitals system. That means lots of games in Hershey. Made a memorable save in the playoffs on Sidney Crosby before moving on to Colorado. Face-off number 1 gets us underway. The Ducks have the first possession.
Anaheim's coming off a win. They're looking to continue their success here tonight, but they'll have their work cut out for them.
Got that pass off the boards. Gathered up again by Johnson. Good intercept in his own end. Trying to go to Morrow. Good defensive read with that one. Loose puck due to the play by Reed. Pass attempt to Johnson. Long lead pass to Kerfoot. Picks it up back there. The Ducks through the neutral zone continue on. Puck is thrown to Wilson. What a hit that was!
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
Brings it in for an attack. Taken over again. Colorado's in possession as they travel through the neutral zone. Trying to clear it here. Snapping a pass to Kasparaitis. Pitching this one to Robertson. Brings a shot. Point blank save.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Clock stop, so Ray can start.
Nobody ever seems to spread out in these interconference games. It seems like each game is so very important towards determining who's going to make the playoffs or not.
Thanks very much, Ray. Muscled right off. Nicely received at the point. Can't find a lane. Has it picked up. Bounced off the boards to Duncan. Puck dumped in. More player changes. Directing that one to Duncan. Banked right ahead.
That's a pretty sharp play. Maybe he was a little bit of a pool player in his day. He banks this off the boards to his partner, much safer than going across the front of the net.
That puck is free. Went off somebody. From the slot of wrister. Blocked. He hangs on and gets the whistle. Solid face-off win. Passing one off now to Calvert. And he steps in. Great defensive play with the stick. Alone. He throws it there. Got that in the trapper.
The Ducks come into tonight's game feeling great about the way they've played over the last 10 games. I was talking to their coach this morning, and he said there's not one facet that he's been dissatisfied. they really want to take the game to their opponent who's really struggled lately.
Blockered away. Pitching it to Rowney. Anaheim's moving it up the wing. Lofted back in, and the forwards get to the bench. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone.
Well, we can only hope that the game picks up in pace here. The teams seem to be feeling each other out a little bit, and what's really happening is the puck stays in the middle of the ice. I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Perfect passing right through center. Now it's directed to Jost. Colorado's looking to headman up the wing. Stole that pass away in his own end. Laid on to Kasparaitis. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Forcing attention in deep. Gives it on a cross from the point. Wouldn't let him by. Gets the puck ahead for a lead pass. Couldn't get through and retain possession. Shoots. He scores! Landeskog's tripped up. That should be a penalty.
The key, once you score one, try and get another. Push them back on their heels. They've got one, go get two.
The Avs have gotten the first goal of the game late in this period. Will there be more? A little under 5 minutes to be played. Colorado's up in this game 1-0. Leads that charge into the zone.
Banks loses that puck while faking in the offensive zone. He tried to do way too much there, Doc.
He takes that point pass. Loose puck knocked away by Morrow. Great work with the stick. Moving it to Banks. Hammering his way up the wing at center. And he picks it up. To Andrighetto. Looking to Nemeth. Collected by Porter. Trying to go to Reed. Pass attempt to Duncan. Takes that pass from the other point. To the point it comes. Score! And the game is even.
Well, that certainly changes the complexion of the game. That tying goal has changed everything about this one.
Colorado's won that faceoff and possession established.
Assisted by number 12 and by number 96. Time of the
Passed it ahead where there is some space. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. And he dumps it in. Propelled to Kerfoot. "20 minutes in the books and a lot more hockey to be played. Both teams have connected one time. 1-1 after one.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's. Bring tonight's ticket to any local Bob's Sporting Goods or coupon that...
Anaheim's deficit became a tie, and it was on the strength of this goal scored very late in the period as we go to break. Second period underway, and we are even. He wheels behind. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Reed's made his defensive play and play away from the puck a priority to improvement. He's really shown some as he's among the highest plus-minus leaders in the league.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Onside. Gets it in a good place. Shoots. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
That one is pointed to him. Perfect wrister. Stick to some. Missed the puck on the shot attempt. Puck is thrown to Generous. Shot on. Great save. Snapping a pass to Landeskog. And they are in. Played towards the corner by Johnson. Stood him right out. Steals that pass, a big steal. Pitching this one to Morrow. Driving in from no man's land. Colorado's got possession in the middle of the ice. Anaheim's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Shot. He saved it. Strong save. Directing that one to Bozak. It's dumped in. The Ducks have possession in their own end.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Under 6 minutes gone. Scrappy game. Both of these teams have connected once. Anaheim's got a face-off win. The Ducks wheel it up the wing. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Carries it on in from center. Feeds the point. Slid to Soderberg. Couldn't get through. It's loose. Shoots. What a reaction save.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Picks it up in his own end. The Avs are driving it from the wing. That was one. He'll get the number on.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
A great wrist shot. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Gets behind the net and looks to the front. Punched away. Fires. Terrific glove save. They have sold out every game lately, and he has to help the players, right?
They do, Doc, until there aren't fannies in the seats, and that's when you really appreciate the great support and having all the sellouts.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Finally on the dump in, a rest for the defense. Passing one off now to Jost. What a terrific opportunity. Outstanding play by the defense. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. Is able to move on in. Tries to get it on net. Oh, a save there. Pitching it to Comfort. Cuts that pass off. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it.
I'd like to say that I think this game is going to open up and there's going to be all kinds of chances all over the place, but both teams have really adopted a never give an inch style of play. I think this is tight checking right down to the final horn.
The Avs are skating it up at neutral ice. And now it's directed to Mendoza. That pass is cut. In with it now. Whoa, what a play! And he dumps it in. Moving it to Johnson. Looking to Landeskog. The Avs skated up on the side. It's dumped in. Trying to go to Robertson. Pass attempt to Reed. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. That's the end. Good work by Wilson. cleared back down for an icing.
Colorado's fans got back on their feet after watching the replay of that massive save on the big board. I don't think we're going to see a bigger save than that the rest of the night.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Muscles long to Zadorov. He created a screen, but he blocked the shot. Puck is thrown to Zadorov. Nicely into the zone. Thrown to the slot. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
With a shot. He scores! 2 in a row.
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
Anaheim's broken the tie late in the second period, setting the stage for a wonderful conclusion to this, and then a full third period ahead. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Wonderful play by the defense. Snapping a pass to Banks.
17 seconds.
Anaheim's looking to head man up the wing.
Generals should try to do a little less in the offensive zone there.
Carries it up the wing. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like he's got this one. He's got to hurry. Biggest chance of the game. Tries to get it over the line. 40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time. You decide what these shot totals tell you. 10 for Anaheim and 6 for Colorado. Anaheim's 1-goal lead was gathered in late in the period. Let's see if they build on it when the second period starts after this. .40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Ducks have been the better team, Doc, through 2 periods of play. They're up by 1 as we get ready to start the third, but it could be more with the chances that they've had through the first 40 minutes.
Opening face-off of the third period. Gains that offensive line. Terrific determination by Reed.
Colorado's been concerned about him for quite a while here, guys. His offense is stagnant. He's not creating any chances. He's not creating any chances for anyone else. And if you're not going to get a chance from him, where are you going to play him in the lineup? Maybe a scratch is next.
Shoots one. Outstanding save with a glove.
Kasparaitis has not been happy with the way that his last couple of weeks have gone. It's one thing to say you're getting chances, and he's getting a few. But after a while, that's an old story. You want to contribute. You want to put something on the board. He's just not been able to do it.
Let's go, Arister. Great stick there. Has that point pass as well. To Banks. And he dumps it in. Colorado's setting up an offense from the wing. Nice work by Reed. Puck loose, couldn't get through. On to Banks. He got his glove on that one. Takes that pass. Chip to Nemeth. Takes that pass off the boards. Knocked off the puck. Laid on to Wilson. Loose puck blocked off by Bozak. Pitching this one to Robertson. Lets it go. Outstanding work with the glove.
Colorado's defense hasn't been perfect. They've given up some quality chances. But when you got a goalie behind you with a glove like that, he can bail you out at the perfect time.
The Ducks prevailing on the faceoff. Oh, what a save. Directing that one to Landeskog. Skates it into the zone. Flings it. Robbery there. Anaheim's up the wing, setting things up. Propelled to Robertson. A slot wrister. Wonderful stop.
Maybe he's shooting to pump up his Corsi number, because that has no chance of going in the net.
Just over 7 minutes gone in this period. Anaheim's up by the narrowest of margins, 2-1. The Ducks prevail again. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Slid to Andrighetto. And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. Passing one off now to Soderberg. Pitching it to Calvert. On to Soderberg. Gathered up again by Tyler. Chip to Duncan. Shoots. That's terrific goaltending.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Steps across that line. Laid on to Calvert. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside. The Ducks have it along the side at mid-ice. And it's pitched back in to get a change. Got it in his own end. Now it's directed to Jost. Slides it to the point. Shoots. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity. Moving it to Rowney. Propelled to Girard.
This game is going to wind down and be close right to the final horn. Each team has tried to enforce their style of play on the other. It's just not happening.
Skates along the line. Perfect receipt of the pass. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal. Great job in his own end with that interception. Keeps it going back behind the net. Gotten quickly back. Looking to Girard. Trying to go to Kamenov. And he throws it in so they can get fresh bodies out there. Slid to Reed. And it's a good pickup. Pass attempt to Kerfoot. Blocked away. Gains the zone. Gives it over to the point. Good shooting place. Score! And this one is tied.
Oh, that was a critical goal. Now the game is tied, and we'll see who can get the upper hand in the next few minutes.
The Avs win the draw. What's next? Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. Banks is tripped up. That should be a penalty. A penalty has been called, and the game could hinge on this. The Avs suffer a tripping call.
Now, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
Anaheim's power play unit hasn't gotten started yet. This is their first one of the game, but it's big. Okay, now they've won it. Let's see.
This is a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, crowd the net for rebounds.
Opponents leave, new opponents arrive. We continue forward with this current homestand on the schedule. They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, and the puck goes out of the zone, and so they'll have to reset at center. Puck is thrown to OJ. Snapping a pass to Generous. Lets it go. Got a piece of that one. And still another save. What a show.
That second save was textbook.
They better go back and give him a tap on the pads. There's no way this game remains tied without his brilliance.
That's pressure on that faceoff man, and he delivered. A penalty has been called at a critical point in the game, and the power play unit comes out.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Anaheim special teams have been special. Let's see if they come up big here. It's a two-man advantage, and it's not short.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. A 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
The Ducks with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Shoots one. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
Amazing reaction.
Heaves one. Score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie.
Great opportunity with the man advantage to take the lead. They break the tie by moving the puck around and getting the puck to the front of the net. Nice work here.
Anaheim's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. The Ducks control at center ice. Steps in from the neutral zone. It's frantic time. Under a minute to go. A shot. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Centermen practice this so many times at the end of their game day workouts. And here comes the biggest one, perhaps, of the whole season. Colorado's winging it at neutral ice. Points it. The Avs yank their goalie to try and get this back. Good work through center ice by Porter. Net open. Score!
That one should put the icing on the cake.
Everybody can exhale a little bit now. Once the empty netter goes in, that pretty well wraps it up.
They've got the draw. Anaheim's recoiling in the defensive zone. Can start the attack going in the zone. Dogged determination there by Mendoza. Oh, great cut. Colorado's yanking their goalie. Nothing to wait for here. The Ducks are at the wing in neutral ice. Fires. That's a marvelous save.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Game over. The Avs have to be totally confused by all of this. They can't reverse the momentum of losing. So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.